Imagine standing on the deck of a grand ship, surrounded by endless waves, the horizon blending with the sky. But in an instant, the calm shatters, chaos erupts, water rushes in, and thousands of lives are lost to the merciless depths of the sea. The Titanic is only one of countless tragedies where dreams turned into nightmares. But what about the others? What about the forgotten catastrophes where more lives were lost and the stories were buried beneath the waves? Today, we uncover the deadliest shipwrecks in history, disasters that make Titanic look like just the tip of the iceberg. Let's begin with the deadliest shipwreck in recorded history, the Wilhelm Gustloff. It's January 30th, 1945. The ship was crammed with over 10,000 passengers, mostly refugees fleeing the Soviet advance during World War II. Designed to carry just 1,800 people, the overcrowding turned it into a floating trap. As temperatures plunged below freezing and the Baltic Sea churned with icebergs, 3 Soviet torpedoes struck the ship. In less than an hour, it sank, taking an estimated 9,400 souls with it, including thousands of women and children. The Dona Paz disaster is often called Asia's Titanic, but it was far deadlier. On December 20th, 1987, this passenger ferry collided with an oil tanker in the Philippines. The tanker, carrying 8,800 barrels of petroleum, ignited upon impact, turning the sea into a blazing inferno. The ferry was overcrowded, carrying over 4,000 people, though it was designed for just 1,500. Panic ensued as flames engulfed the ship. Only 26 survived. Over 4,300 lives were lost in one of the most horrifying maritime disasters in history. Next, the MV Goya, another World War II shipwreck that claimed over 6,000 lives. On April 16, 1945, as German refugees fled Soviet forces, this ship became their last hope. Just hours after departure, Soviet bombers targeted the vessel, sinking it in under 7 minutes. Most passengers had no chance to escape. The Baltic Sea once again became a graveyard for thousands, many of them children and elderly. Yet, despite the scale of the tragedy, the story of the Goya remains overshadowed by others. In 1865, just after the American Civil War, the Sultana steamboat carried over 2,300 passengers, mostly recently freed Union soldiers. Tragically, its boiler exploded on April 27th, killing more than 1,800 people. The ship had been massively overcrowded, and its shoddy maintenance led to one of the worst maritime disasters in U.S. history. What makes this story even more heartbreaking is how it was overshadowed by President Lincoln's assassination, which occurred just 2 weeks earlier. Shipwrecks like the Titanic capture our imagination, but these other tragedies reveal an even darker side of maritime history. The sheer scale of lives lost and the haunting stories of survival remind us of the ocean's power and unpredictability. As we uncover these forgotten tales, we honor those who perished and the lessons learned from these disasters. The question remains, how many more stories lie hidden beneath the waves, waiting to resurface? Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.